Claudia Cardinale, Cause of Death. Claudia Cardinale, one of the most iconic actresses of Italian cinema and often affectionately known as Italy's girlfriend, passed away peacefully on Tuesday, September the 23rd, 2025. She was 87 years old. Her family confirmed the news, revealing that she died at her home in Namur, France, surrounded by her loved ones. Her agent, Lauren Savary, told AFP that her children were with her at the time of her passing. Out of respect for French privacy laws, no further medical details were made public. Cardinale leaves behind not only a vast legacy of unforgettable performances, but also a life story marked by both triumph and profound challenges. Early life and tragedy. Claudia Cardinale was born in Tunis, then part of French Tunisia, in 1938 to parents of Sicilian descent. As a teenager, she faced a deeply traumatic experience that would shape much of her early personal life. At just 17 years old, she was the victim of a sexual assault by a Frenchman nearly 10 years her senior. The assault resulted in the birth of her son, Patrick. Because of the strict moral codes and the scandal such news could cause in conservative 1950s Italy, her family decided to raise Patrick as Claudia's younger brother. Patrick was born in London in 1957, and the truth about his parentage was kept secret until Claudia finally revealed it when he was about 8 years old. In 1966, she confirmed the rumors that Patrick was her son, not her brother, causing an enormous media storm. The revelation drew immense public attention, but Claudia stood firm in her decision to acknowledge him fully as her child. Marriage to Franco Cristaldi. Amid this personal upheaval, Claudia grew close to Italian film producer Franco Cristaldi, who played a key role in shaping her early career. On December the 28th, 1966, the two traveled to Las Vegas, where they held a wedding ceremony. However, Claudia later revealed that it was not a legal marriage, but more of a celebratory wedding party. According to her, Cristaldi was still legally married to another woman in Italy at the time. Although Cristaldi initially acted as both a partner and a mentor, Claudia later described the relationship as controlling. In her own words, she felt more like an employee than a wife, comparing herself to an office worker under his authority. The relationship gradually deteriorated, and in 1975, she separated from Cristaldi. Despite their separation, Cristaldi legally assumed paternal rights over Patrick, which added another complicated layer to their shared history. Some reports suggest that Cristaldi, bitter after the split, attempted to damage Claudia's career by influencing Italian film circles against her. However, this claim remains disputed, with others insisting that her talent and reputation were far too great to be diminished. A new chapter with Pasquale Squitieri. Claudia's life took a new turn in 1973 when she met film director Pasquale Squitieri on the set of his movie I Guapi, also known as Blood Brothers. At the time, she was still entangled in her troubled relationship with Cristaldi, but soon after separating from him in 1975, she began living with Squitieri. Their professional and personal lives intertwined beautifully. Claudia starred in many of Squitieri's films, including Corleone, Father of the Godfathers, A Todi Dully, and Claretta. Her performance in Claretta earned her the Nastro d'Argento Award for Best Actress, further cementing her reputation as one of Italy's greatest cinematic talents. In 1979, Claudia and Squitieri welcomed their daughter, also named Claudia. Although the couple never married, their relationship lasted over 40 years, a rare and remarkable bond in the world of cinema. When Squitieri passed away in February 2017 at the age of 78 due to complications from emphysema, Claudia described him as her only love. From then on, she chose not to remarry, remaining devoted to his memory until her own passing in 2025. Career highlights. Claudia Cardinale's career spanned over 6 decades and included collaborations with some of the most celebrated filmmakers of the 20th century. She worked with Luchino Visconti in The Leopard, with Federico Fellini in 8, and with Sergio Leone in Once Upon a Time in the West. Her beauty, charisma, and remarkable screen presence made her one of the most admired actresses of European cinema. She was celebrated not only in Italy, but also in France and Hollywood, where she appeared in numerous international productions. Often described as possessing both sensuality and strength, Cardinale represented a new kind of screen icon, one who could embody elegance and vulnerability while also portraying fiercely independent women. Personal strength and legacy. Behind the glamour, Claudia Cardinale was a woman of resilience. From the trauma she endured as a teenager to the professional challenges she faced in a male-dominated film industry, she overcame each obstacle with remarkable strength. Her honesty about her personal struggles, particularly the truth about her son Patrick, broke barriers at a time when such subjects were considered taboo. Instead of allowing her past to overshadow her, she transformed it into a testament of survival, dignity, and courage. Her long-standing partnership with Pasquale Squitieri also revealed a softer side to her, a woman deeply committed to love, loyalty, and family. Final years and passing. In her later years, Claudia continued to appear occasionally at film festivals, retrospectives, and cultural events, where she was celebrated as one of cinema's great treasures. She remained admired not only for her work, but also for her dignity, grace, and the example she set for generations of women in the film industry. On September 23, 25, Claudia Cardinale, Caring D, passed away peacefully at her home in Namur, France. She was 87 years old. Her death marked the end of an era in European cinema, closing the final chapter on a life that was as dramatic, inspiring, and enduring as the films she starred in. Closing, Claudia Cardinale's story is one of resilience, passion, and lasting impact. She was more than just a screen icon, she was a symbol of strength, independence, and timeless beauty. Though she is gone, her legacy will live on through her unforgettable films and the memories she leaves behind. For her fans, for Italy, and for the world, Claudia Cardinale will forever remain Italy's girlfriend.